Top of the morning to you, ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. We're going into night 5, baby. We're going into the last one. Oh, I said baby as baby was on screen. We're going into the last night, which I'm assuming is not the last night, so we'll see what happens. Night 5, let's go. Let's do it. Been doing pretty damn well. See, I heard it again. I heard it.
Welcome back to your last day on the job.
Thank you.
It is the last day of your first week. Some of the most valued qualities that we like to see in new employees are determination, fearlessness, and a genuine disregard for instinctive self-preservation.
We heard this last time, right?
Your 1-week bonus, which will be given to you in the form of a delightful gift basket.
This is where we get exotic
will be taken
butters.
out of your next paycheck. We have gift baskets containing fruit, nuts, flowers, and of course the ever-popular cash basket.
You didn't even tell me
Using
exotic
the
butters
keypad
was an
below,
option. Blah.
It seems you had some trouble with the keypad.
Yeah, giant
I see
hands.
what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting exotic butters.
Exotic butters. Oh, I'm gonna shit me exotic butters in this episode.
Please be aware that there are still 2 technicians on site today.
Oh yeah!
Try to avoid interfering with their work if possible. Also, feel free to ask them why they are still there and encourage them to go home.
Why didn't you ask them? You're the fucking ever-sentient AI. Let me out! I don't care! Night 5, display. Come on. So I have to figure out what the 2 technicians did, because they came in and they're like, put her on the conveyor. More. Terrific voice acting by those guys. Boop, 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 boop. Bow, 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 boo! That's the music that goes on inside my head. Blam, 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 blam. That's actually a video game song. I can't remember what it is. Doot, 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 doot. Is that Tetris? Can't remember. Wow! Through the vents we go! Where we stop? Nobody know!
Entryway vent.
I know exactly where we're gonna end up. We end up in the fucking same place every time. Why are the vents even there? Why do I have to crawl through them? If they don't do anything. Oh,
Let's
the
check
mask
on
is gone.
Valora and make sure she's on her stage.
Why is the mask gone? Is somebody wearing it? Hello?
Great. Now let's check on Funtime Foxy.
Oh, the 2 technicians are hanged.
Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium. Your task today will involve more maintenance work. Circus Baby had a rough day and is in need of repair. You will be required to reach the parts and service room by once again sneaking through Funtime Auditorium. As always, please proceed with caution.
So fucking done, man. Do I have to do that fucking Foxy bullshit again? Also, I found out what happened to the 2 technicians, asked them why they are still there, and encouraged them to go home. Or just stare at their hanged bodies on the stage. Who hanged them? Was it Baby? Did she do it? I know she did it. Wait, is that Baby talking at the start of every episode then? Or at the start of every night? Because, I mean, they're always talking about Baby. I haven't really seen Baby yet, and there's always a girl talking at the start of thingy. I don't know!
Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
I have to do it again. I hate this! I got it though. Oh, I got my tactic. Ain't nothing stopping me. Oh, I got this, baby. Still kind of scared. I don't think Foxy's in here. I think I could have just ran the entire way. Yeah, I'm heading to parts and service. I did it! Oh, I'm so clever. Not really. That was pretty easy. What happened?
Motion capture, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Look! There's something moving behind her! Or is that parts of her? Oh, it's like an octopus!
Can you hear me?
Yes!
I'm pretending. Remember how I said I could pretend?
Yes, you were very
The
adamant about
cameras are
that.
watching. I must be careful not to move. Something bad happened yesterday. Something bad always happens. I don't want it to happen again.
Okay.
There is something bad inside of me. I'm broken.
Aren't we all, baby?
Fixed. I'm going to be taken to the scooping room soon.
Look, that's so creepy.
But it's not going to fix what's wrong with me.
What are that?
What is bad is always left behind. Will you help me?
Maybe.
I want you to save what is good, so the rest can be destroyed and never recovered.
Okay.
But you must be careful. Ballora is here, in the room with us.
Is that Ballora?
Ballora will not return to her stage. Ballora will not return to her body.
Maybe because there's dudes hanged on
You
her
must be
stage.
careful. You must remain calm
Do I have to press this button?
and listen to my voice. There is a button on my cheek.
I see it!
You must find it and press it.
Also, your nose looks like butt cheeks. Just saying. This is the first time we've seen baby. Why do you have no eyeballs? Okay. Oh! Keypad!
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me.
Okay.
Enter the code carefully.
Okay. What code?
7,
Oh.
7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 5, 1, 3, 2. Good. A hatch should have opened. Take the card that you find inside.
This? Can I trust you? What is that sound? Is that the thing breathing behind her?
Now you must turn back. I will guide you through Funtime Auditorium so you can reach the scooping room.
Thank you!
When you are there, I want you to destroy this body. Put the card into your handheld device, and I can continue to speak to you. Now, press the green button to your left. This will send me to the scooping room.
Oh, I don't want you to get scooped! Those haunting sounds. Bye! Oh! Oh, I can still kind of see it! What is that? Okay, now it's gone. Does it have face?
You must follow my instructions in
Also, what
Funtime
handheld device?
Auditorium. Ballora is going to follow you. She will try to catch you. I will help you avoid her. She will not follow you inside the scooping room.
Okay.
She is afraid. Go back now.
So am I! So what the fuck was that thing behind her? She kept saying that Ballora was here, so is that just what's left of Ballora? Because Ballora got scooped! So how is Ballora still here? At least I think Ballora got scooped. That's what happened last time. She was staring at me with her fucking one unblinking eye. I got this.
Go forward.
I found out what it was! Oh! Listen to baby! She said go forward. I was trying to go forward and then I flashed because instinctually I was like, oh! Flash beacon! Do I have to do all that again? I don't want to have to do all that again. Oh, balls.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Okay. Should I just fucking sprint? I'm gonna see what it's like if I just sprint through this area. Go! Don't look back! Power, freedom! I'm doing it! There's nothing here. Why were we afraid? What were we afraid of? There was nothing there all that time.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an
Do I have to
unknown
listen to all this
reason.
again? Can I just
It's
click
your
her
job
cheek?
to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor.
Can't click her cheek.
Our technicians will take it from there.
God, it scared shit out of me again.
can you hear me? I'm pretending. Remember how I said I could pretend? The cameras are watching. I must be careful not to move. Something bad happened yesterday.
Okay, I'ma follow what she says this time.
Stop.
Okay, okay.
Go forward and left.
Forward and left.
Keep going.
I am! Why is it all...
Stop. Be silent.
Why?
Go forward and left.
Why is it all like...
Stop.
I can hear it.
Go forward. You are almost there.
Just forward. Simple forward. Got it. Doing it.
Stop. She is right in front of you. Don't move.
Hi!
He is here to help, Ballora. He is not here to hurt us. Ballora, he is here to help us.
The sound of it.
Go forward again. Ballora is behind you.
Oh,
She
bye!
is afraid of the scooping room.
Bye,
She
bitch!
will not follow you.
Did he get through? Yes!
Warning,
that room.
You've entered a highly dangerous area. You have entered from Maintenance Hatch 1B, reserved for cleaning and repair of the scooper. Entering this side of the room is strictly prohibited by unauthorized personnel.
You see what I mean? Ballora's here!
You are in the scooping room now. Funtime Foxy has already been here today. Funtime Freddy has already been here today. Ballora has already been here today.
Who's that?
Circus Baby has already been here today. I've been out before, but they always put me back. They always put us back inside. There's nowhere for us to hide here. There is nowhere to go.
Dude.
When we look like this.
What is that thing?
But if we looked like you, then we could hide. If we looked like you, then we would have somewhere to go. The scooper only hurts for a moment.
Oh no! That's what that was! Fuck! Did I get scooped?
Don't tell Daddy that I'm here. I wanted to watch a show too. I don't know why he won't let me come see you. You're wonderful. Where did the other children go?
What? The end of the TV show? Oh! What? Dude! Holy shit, that was cool! Damn! Okay, so there was all this stuff talking before. How there was 4 kids, then there was 3 kids, then there was 1. Something happened when there was 1. Is that the little girl then that showed up at the end? She went up to Baby and she was, I don't know, killed? Or eaten? Or devoured? Or ice creamed? Or scooped? Something like that. Something happened to the little girl. Because all this time it was building up like, why can't I go to her? And then she went to her and then Baby was talking about when there was 1 child, something happened. So, the child was killed. And then, so was that Baby talking to me all along? Or was that fucking weird like, oh, at the end? What? I mean, of course the end, like, credits were rolling. So that thing at the end that was all like just wires was that was one I didn't see. It looked like just the inside of one of them. It looked like just the endoskeleton of one of the animatronics. It's gonna go back to the main menu? Or it's just gonna end here? I don't know, but it kept saying, cause that voice, she kept saying that, oh, like, you have to go here, I protected you, I kidnapped you, like, Ballora, he's here to help. But at the same time, because that was the thing that attacked me. Well, it wasn't. It was wearing the mask! I said, where did the mask go? That was wearing the mask. But then that was the thing that attacked me in the room. Where they said Ballora was. Or was it? Maybe it was just the endoskeleton of Ballora after she was scooped. Didn't really look like her, though. There seems to be a big emphasis on eye colors, though. A lot of them had, like, very, very apparent eyes. And a lot of them had very different colored eyes. Except Baby, because Baby had no eyes. So, was that thing talking all this time? Trying to get me to do things? Because at the end it said, if we look like you, we could hide, we could get out. So, they scooped me to take my skin, or to take my body, or something. Maybe they wear, like, fucking Leatherface over their top. And then they're able to escape the place. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, like, take a big dive into it and figure out what's going on. I feel like I'm missing stuff as well. Oh, I can press escape and this goes away. Okay, what now? Yeah, 1 star. Continue night 5. Extras. Extras is finally open. Let's go into extras. There she is. There's the baby and her little babies. Oh, those are the little things. See, green eyes, bluish purple eyes. And these are different colored eyes as well. Then you go to Ballora has her eyes closed. These are the little fucking things that were climbing up. Wait. Are they spelling out baby? B-A-B-Y? These look like, well, 8s or B's. That kind of, that's an A. It spells out baby! Hello, Funtime Foxy! I don't know why you have Bonnie as a hand puppet. Or Funtime Freddy! Did I say Funtime Foxy? Funtime Freddy! This is Funtime Foxy. Which looks like Mangle. That's the fucking thing that attacked me! Or was in the place at the end with the mask on. Who are you? Who has a name? I guess there's a secret that I have to find. Making baby. Yeah, see? Green eyes. Good lord, that's complicated. I like the little ears that are going on. Why do you have double ears? You have like little ears, and then you have a set of next ears. Mother of God. Baby is fucking built! She's so swole, she's just like, you wanna fucking go? My name's Baby! It's like an ironic name. She's like Pipsqueak, who's in the gang, but he's actually like the giant, like, loaf who would just destroy you. Oh, that is fucking weird. She is massive. Making Freddy, he is bluish purple eyes, because that's why at the end, I became one of them. They scooped me and put something inside, and I went along the conveyor and I was looking at my shadow, and then the eyes just opened as if to be like, finally, my task is complete. It's pretty fucking cool looking though. I don't get why it's all wires though. And I'm not really a big fan of the whole like faceplate opening thing. I don't know, and the 2 layers of teeth again, which this time doesn't really make any sense. Weren't the 2 layers of teeth supposed to symbolize that there was an animatronic inside them? Or not an animatronic inside them, a person inside them, because the animatronics had people stuffed inside them, so they had like 2 layers of teeth. I mean, that was what it was initially. I haven't kept up really with the story and all that kind of stuff. So, greenish yellow eyes that change color when you get here for some reason. They go more orange. Blueprint. Oh! So this is the elevator I go down. I go in here. Yeah, Ballora was over here in the breaker room. That's where I went over and I had to, like, hold to reset all the things. Then I went in through the vents, circus control. I never saw Baby in her room. So that is obviously a reason. The scooping room. What's in here? I've never been in the private room. Oh, cool. See, it was wearing this mask at the end. Ooh, curious. Hello? Are you just a reflection of this? Yeah. Hello? Hey, boy! Yeah, this I'm not really a fan of. It looks kind of cool, I guess, but not really digging it. Okay, so I have to figure out what I have to do next. There's another thing that I have to do, apparently, so I have to figure out what that is. Like, a secret thing? Well, maybe. Because don't you usually get more than 1 star when you finish these? This, by the way, is like the first 5 Nights at Freddy's that I finished on the channel. That I've gotten to night 5 and finished it. Aren't you proud of me? Because all the others, it was just like, night 1 was one thing, night 2 was another thing, but it was a thing where I kept getting harder and harder. Harder and less scary. So at that point, like, all the scares and everything had been over, so I was just like, okay. Because I'm not one for tedium. I fucking hate tedious things. If I have to do the same thing over and over again, it just gets progressively harder. I lose interest and I get bored. Because I probably have ADHD or something, but I'm just like, you know what? It's not worth the effort of going through all this just to try and get an ending that I'm probably not going to be satisfied with. So, this one I enjoyed because it did something different every night. Towards the end, it did similar stuff where you were going through the same rooms over and over again, but it changed how you went through them and the different ways and how you were going through them. Like, you had to flash to find Foxy and do that, and then Baby was getting you through when Ballora was in there. That kind of stuff is cool. I like that he changed it up and everything was different each night. This is awesome. The kind of glitchy, weird shit that's going on. Very cool. So what I think happened was that I went in, either Baby... It seems like that thing was an amalgamation of others. Because there was no reference to it at all, and I kept thinking, like, that Baby was talking to you. Well, it came out at the end that it seemed like it was Baby that was talking to you, because she was like, this is my body, like, take the good that was left in me. And that thing was in the background of Baby. The fucking wires hanging out. So, are all the animatronics part of that thing, or is it just Baby? It's Baby's endoskeleton. Because Baby wasn't inside her suit, but the others seemed like they were all that time. But then at the end it was like, Ballora has been here, Freddy has been here, Baby has been here. And then it talked like Baby was a different character and not themselves. So was that like something that was taking parts of all the animatronics? And then at the end it took your skin and wore you to get out. Again, very, very Ex Machina, if you've seen that movie at all. Very, very similar themes, and very much like a lot of other stuff where it was like, is the AI sentient? Like, if it was walking among us, would we know? Very like Invasion of the Body Snatchers kind of thing, or Blade Runner? Blade Runner. That's very much what this is like. Definitely. And the whole like voice and like, am I real? Kind of thing was very Ex Machina, so it's hard not to see those vibes in it, but it seemed like that thing was using you to get to the end just so it could steal all the parts of everything else to become a fully formed creature, and then it got you to the end, and that's why it hid you inside the suit. It was like, I kidnapped you to keep you safe. It made it sound like it did it for your own benefit, when really, you would have been better off going out and talking to the technicians to be like, hey, can you get me out of here? I'm kind of fucked. But the creature or Baby or whatever was kind of making it seem like, no, you're safe inside, when really it was just because it needed you. And then at the end it stole your skin to get out of the store, to get out of the sister location that you were in. Very cool. Hopefully we can see some other stuff in whatever secret night, if there even is one, and we can get some more in the story, but that was pretty cool. I like that. That was very cool. Again, a lot of my stuff, I probably should leave it for the next one, where I talk about just 5 Nights at Freddy's in general. I'll say some of it now. This series has gotten a shit ton of fatigue at this point. Like, it's a victim of its own series fatigue. This is what 5 Nights at Freddy's 3 needed to be. That 5 Nights at Freddy's 1 was what the formula is. It's what all the other games aspired to be or replicated. Then the second one was In some ways, it was the perfect sequel because it was the same thing, just more and iterated upon. It's like when Assassin's Creed 1 and then Assassin's Creed 2 came out. It was more of the same, but better in a way. Like, the gameplay mechanics were a lot better. Horror-wise, it wasn't, but it never was going to be. So he was just like, okay, we're gonna ramp it up and make it a resource management game, so to speak. And then this is what the third one needed to be. The third one is my least favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game because it looked awful. I absolutely despise how Five Nights at Freddy's 3 looks because everything is shit brown and green and yellow and mustardy looking. The jump scares aren't really jump scares. They were nothing. Springlock's jump scare was just like, hey, how's it going? Story-wise, it did cap off stuff in a lot of ways, and I like the little mini game where you were the purple guy going around and leading stuff around and that kind of thing. In those regards, it was good, but in regards to an actual game, it was pretty shit. Five Nights at Freddy's 4, the gameplay mechanics were pretty good because it subverted a lot of what you were expecting. You had to go up to the door, and instead of checking and flashing down the hall, you had to go up to the door first and listen. And if you heard something, then you were able to go out. But if you thought you heard something, you're like, I'll chance it. That's when it made you calm, it made you quiet. And then you opened, and then the jump scare really hit you because everything was so quiet. And that worked, but the animatronics looked shit because it was like, oh, what's scary? I know. Millions of teeth that are really sharp and jagged. Story-wise, it kind of made sense because it was supposed to be the nightmares and everything, but for me personally, I didn't really like the look of it. So this one was cool because it changed up the formula again. It was less game and it was more story in those aspects, but I liked that. I liked that it changed completely from what the others were. So overall, decent. I'd say it's like my third favorite. I'll go FNAF 1, 2, and 3. Actually, FNAF 3, or FNAF 5, I guess. Sister Location, FNAF 2, FNAF 1. It's leagues better. And I'll go into reasons why I liked it so much in the next one, because I don't want this to drag out too much. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face! Like a boss! And... I raise the road! Whoosh! Whoosh! Thank you guys, and we'll see all you dudes! Sombra, is that you? Ah! Straight forth! He's dead. I have a fucking diddly hole. I'm coming! Oh. Oh, it feels so good.